Crimson Desert. We're gonna go to the actual website from Pearl Abyss and see what they got to say, because there's a lot. There is a lot of changes that are in the works. A lot of changes are in the works. So let's talk about it. It's hard to believe it's been nearly 3 weeks since we first welcomed you to Pywell. Over that time, we've been closely following your adventures, discussions, and feedback while working to make Crimson Desert an even more enjoyable experience for everyone. Guys, the game's been only... Think about this. The game's only been out for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks. And think about all the patches that have already come out. Think about all the changes that they made, quality of life changes. They are clearly listening to the feedback, and they're trying to get ahead of it at lightning speed. I haven't seen people get ahead of the curve of things that are wrong with their game this fast since an MMORPG. And it kind of makes sense because, again, Pearl Abyss MMORPG experience kind of makes sense, right? They're very, very fast with this stuff. It's actually pretty damn amazing. We'd especially love to see the stories you've been creating across Pywell, and yes, that includes the many adorable cat screenshots. We also want to give a special shout out to those of you earning your Pywell Legend trophies and achievements. You have our sincere admiration. Watching everyone's journeys unfold since launch has been a great deal to us, and we're truly grateful for your dedication and support. Today, we are here to share a preview of some of the new features and content currently in development, shaped by your feedback. So let's check this out. Number one, we're preparing new challenges so you can continue testing yourself through your journey across Pywell. Boss rematches. The powerful bosses you encountered across Crimson Desert are waiting to challenge you once again. With boss rematches, you'll have the opportunity to face off against any boss again, test how much you've grown, and further refine your own combat style through different strategies and approaches. Reblockading. Peace is fleeting, and darkness does not retreat so easily. Enemy remnants are waiting for their chance to reclaim liberated locations. Drive out the forces that have seized these locations once more, and continue proving the strength of the Greymates. Difficulty settings. A difficulty setting featured will be added so that everyone from new Greymates to the more advanced can enjoy the adventure at the level that suits them best. You'll be able to choose from easy, normal, and hard difficulty. We're also working on a new combat-focused content, so stay tuned. Man, this was added for the journos. This was added for the journos, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's such a shame. It's such a shame. But you know what? I kind of figured they were going to go down this route. I kind of figured they were going to add difficulty settings because every single journalist complained about how some of the bosses were just way too hard. So... Not surprised. But hey, maybe we get hard difficulty. Maybe that's us, right? Right. I don't know if the current difficulty is considered normal or if it's considered hard. I gotta imagine it probably is considered normal. Easy will be easier than what it is now. Hard difficulty will be harder than what it is now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too sure about that one. We're also working on new combat focused content, so stay tuned. This is big. This is big right here. Okay, I saw this. And I'm like, this is going to be a massive change because one of the biggest criticisms are Damien and Onka do not have the skills that Cliff has. And because of that, they can't be characters that people want to main throughout the game, right? This is a big change. They said, we fully understand your feedback about the need for Damien and Onka to have skills comparable to Force Palm and Axiom Force. To address this, both characters will receive new abilities equivalent to those skills. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen, because again, people really want to be able to utilize these other characters, especially Damien, because she's a great duelist, by the way. But they're missing certain skills that only Cliff has. So if they add these skills to those characters, well, then now you can play them more often. But that still won't change the fact that a lot of the story content or some of the side content is Cliff only. So that's going to be a problem, right? Kara says, Will Powers, the Crimson Desert PR marketing guy, was in my chat the other day, and he's great. Excited for what's to come. That's great. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. Shout out. Then it says that hide back weapons. A new option to hide the weapons on your character's back will be added, so certain equipment worn on your back won't break the immersion during combat. And then the addition of new outfits. New outfits for characters will also be added. Additionally, certain outfits that can only be sold or donated will be updated so that they can also be worn. So the items that were considered damaged gear that you couldn't equip before, now you're going to be able to equip some of them. So they're adding more. This is crazy shit, bro. Like, I mean, this is really crazy shit. How are they doing this so fast? It's just beyond me. But I mean, they are listening to their community unbelievably well. And this is just a prime example. I mean, look at the difference, right? We just covered the story with Bethesda and how they're just completely fucking like, they're just so completely egotistical where they seemingly think that they could do no wrong. And now we have Crimson Desert's developers. They're out here like, yeah, we're listening to your feedback. We'll add all this stuff. It's only been 3 weeks. Quality of life improvements. It says food storage. We plan to add a new food storage from which you can directly take out ingredients for use in cooking. Oh my God. When preparing meals, you'll be able to use ingredients from both your food storage and your inventory. Oh my God, yes. Thank God. Thank God. Oh my God. Are they doing it with gatherables too? A new gatherable storage will be added from which you could directly take out items for use in Yes! Yes! We need that. We need that. Wardrobe. A new wardrobe storage will be added so you can store your headgear, armor, gloves, footwear, and cloaks. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm about to start dancing. I'm about to start dancing. Not yet. Not yet. Pets and mounts. More summonable mounts and new pets will be added. Also, in addition to existing horse tack sets, dedicated armor for other mounts is also being planned. Guys, again, keep this in mind. This is literally all for free. This is all for free. Think about this. I want to drive this point home. Just like we've always been talking about the fact that Crimson Desert is charging you one singular price for all the content in the game, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of content that's in the game. This is no different. This is literally like, this is all free. The fact that they're adding outfits, mounts, pets, everything. There's already an insane amount of outfits, mounts, and pets in the game. I mean, this is the kind of shit that reminds me of old school gaming. And this is what I want to see more of. Seriously. I want to see people take the price of entry seriously. You charge $70, take it serious. You know? And I feel like that's exactly what they're doing. UI improvements. To improve legibility, we'll be adding minimum font size adjustment option. Since Crimson Desert supports 14 UI languages, fully optimizing this feature across all of them will take some time. But we plan to introduce it first to help make the game more comfortable to play. We also plan to continue improving various UI elements and quality of life features, including improvements to the map, inventory, and housing. We are carefully reviewing your feedback about controls. To provide a better gameplay experience, we plan to add customization option for certain controller inputs. We will also expand the range of configurable keys for keyboard and mouse to improve usability. We are also working on enhancing the realism of distant backgrounds so that you can enjoy Powell's landscapes in greater depth. Please note that the patch size may be somewhat larger due to improvements to how distant scenery changes and the quality of rendering under different conditions. Take a look at the image below for a preview of how Pyro will look after the up. Oh. What? Oh my God. Brother, I can literally see the fucking lines in the rocks in the mountain in the back. Like, what? This is before, this is after. Oh my God, this is after. Oh my God. That's insane. Like, I think this is obviously going to affect more high tier rigs, right? I don't think people that are playing to on medium or lower tier rigs are going to really care too much about this. But because I mean, listen, the game's already pretty fucking detailed. If you've seen some of the screenshots I've been uploading on my Steam, it's crazy. It's crazy how detailed this game actually is. But I mean, again, they're just going they're going above and beyond. It's like fucking insane. We literally just covered Bethesda trying to gaslight people and telling us that nobody else does what they do. Brother, Pearl Abyss is doing what you do, but 10 times better right now. And they're not even using Unreal Engine 5, which, to be fair, they don't either, but still. Wow, man. All right, well, that's pretty much it. These are a lot of changes that I think a lot of people are going to be all for. I cannot wait to see what else they do. We are only 3 weeks into release, and they've already done all of this. I can only imagine what this game is going to look like 6 months from now. So shout out to the Pearl Abyss team for doing what they do every single day. This is amazing. I feel like they're working from the fucking. I feel like they're literally eating and sleeping in their offices. But as long as they're okay, then hey, keep doing it. It's amazing. No Hypno, they're doing it 16 times better. That's true. 16 times better than Bethesda every single day, all day.